Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of Diecast Alfie. It's Sunday the 31st of May, as I think then, 1st of June tomorrow, that's right. And I've decided today we're going to have a look at these, the two Chevy Silverado Kaido Intimidator version 1. There. And just for an update on my Trends Porsche video I did yesterday, you've probably noticed, because I've managed to do it in one part, I learned how to stitch together. Now, I know there's a little bit of touching it up a lot better than it was, i.e. you can make a seamless connection, but for the time being yesterday I was pretty happy the fact it stitched itself together. And although there was my reaction, because I thought I had stopped the video, as I say, so really it's done me a favour, because it's taught me how to stitch. But you possibly noticed that I've gone from my normal video, I went to that CapCut thing. But I remember that CapCut editing program, there was a limiting factor, and I honestly can't remember what it was, so I've got to be careful if I use that again, if I'm doing stitching together. I'm sure it was 30 minutes was maximum, but I might be totally wrong on that. Anyway, not bothered about that now. We're about this. So let's zoom it in so that you can get some thingamajiggies, closer information. It's the 212, as I say. Okay, Chevrolet, normal side, nothing spectacular at all. So we'll go straight for the back, where we can see the authenticity stickers. GM Chevrolet, whatever it is it GM? I don't know, my eyes are shocking. This thing here, and the TSM models, all your details down bottom right hand side if you wish to take a still shot and get that information. All your warnings, etc. there, your social media BS. So okay, so I actually drew a comparison with this to the quality, not the model, but the quality of the Trends models. It was on a par. So let's get and I stick by that. I thought them Trends models were quality. Right, these 4x4 Chevrolet wagons, I think I heard somebody say this is about the 20th variant that we've had, or thereabouts. I've never been totally convinced about them, but of course, you see, I'm a European owner, so it wasn't something that, you know, like the American lads, you know, they're used to. However, there is the occasional livery that I think is superb, and this is one of them. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Love the red rims on them barrels down there. Lowrider, obviously runs beautiful. Side exhaust there. Now, it's not the dually, it's the single. There. Chevrolet Silverado. The back comes down, and hopefully it will go up. I couldn't live with it a while back. One of them, the tailgate wouldn't come straight back up there, and it did me head in. It was obviously that closes fine. low towing hitch. Let's see what it says on there with my 10 times zoom. You love it. Come on. What does it say? Drink. What does that say? Oh, Kaido works. Kaido works. Superb, that zoom. Right, okay. Lovely rear end. Lovely, lovely tampos. Gorgeous paint job. And on this one, we've got the netting, the safety netting for your window. Yeah, I do like this paint job. Very nice. Let's get a close up of them wheels. Gorgeous. Yeah, lovely. Lovely jubbly. So inside there, the usual nice clean decking. Kaido House Speed Shop on the top. Red bucket seats in there. Don't know if you can see them. Not sure if you can see them or not. Okay, nice look, nice grill. Chevy smack bang in the middle symbol. Let's have a look. There she goes. Lovely. Well, let's have a look inside there. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Do you know, I can never seem to get a good shot of these engines for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's always the lighting. It makes sense, really, doesn't it? If you go like that, the light can't get through it, so we have to do it on a side angle. Very nice. I like the way they've put that Kaido house on either side of the wheel arch. Nice. So let's get a bigger zoom, because that might work better. Not really, it's not focusing, is it? So, oakley dokley, picking up okay. Nice, so there, at least the bonnet stands up. You American boys call it a hood. Well, we're not in the hood. It's a bonnet in Europe, or certainly in England anyway. Yeah, nice paint job. It's like a golden. Don't correct me because I've got them colourblind. Is it golden red and gold, black and white? Yeah, there's a bit of red striping down there. Coupled with the red rim. You dirtbags like a red rim. If you get me drift, you dirtbags. Look at that. That's it. That's your exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe. Yeah, it's lovely. Really nice. Nice truck, that. Nice acrylic inserted indicators. Rubber red wing mirrors on both sides. What have they got there for? Headlamps. They're just... I Okay, do you know my eyes won't work? What are they? I don't know if they're actually inserted. Just very small. A bit dull. Whether they're supposed to be dull or not, I don't know. But it's a nice grill. All in all, a very, very nice model. Okay. Very nice. And as a bonus, I've got the chase. Da-da-da. How's about that then? Oh no, I won't do a bit of Jimmy Savile. How's about that then? Anyone who doesn't know who Jimmy Savile is, he was a British icon who turned out to be an absolute dirty douchebag. Pedo. Ugh, he's dead now, thank God. Shame that. Do you know what? When I was brought up as a kid, you had the likes of Jimmy Savile, you had Rolf Harris, and look at these dirtbags. I could never understand why, when they had the Olympics in Australia, why one of their Australian icons wasn't involved. Rolf Harris, that is, and it was all Kylie Minogue, wasn't it? If you remember, if you're as old as me, and she was brilliant. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, oh, that's terrible, that, from the Aussies, not involving Rolf Harris. Now I know why, the dirtbag. I think he's dead as well, actually, isn't he? Yeah. Best place for him, innit, really. I'm not sure if that Gary Glitter, the other pop star from the 70s in England, I don't think he's gone yet. But hopefully not long, if he hasn't. Okay, back to what we're here for. I mean, obviously it's the same, apart from the base is the usual silver colour. Is it? Oh God, I can't see. Yeah, it's just like a silver, smooth, chromy. I say brushed, not chromy. A brushed. It's not really brushed, that. I don't know what it is. On the back, I mean, that's just like it's not brushed, basic bare metal, but it's bare anyway. I'm not aware of anything else different on here, apart from that base colour, unless anybody can enlighten me. Yeah, it's nice, but I think this is one of them occasions where I actually prefer the stock version, the white. Let's there you go. Let's stick it up there. Let's stick it on 2 there. You know what I mean? It's very nice, but I prefer that white one. I think it happens sometimes with these chases. I'm just looking while they're side by side now, see if I can see anything different, and I actually can't. You watch, there'll be half a dozen, and some will be pulling the plonkers now, thinking, oh, I'll write a little thing and tell him. Oh, I know. I love it, mate. I love it when they do that. But having said that, there was a very nice guy, me one comment on my Trends video, where he was very informative and gave me some very, very good information about the history of Trends models. Although they're relatively new, they're not new. And he said that, he was telling me about the numbering system. So if you're interested, go and have a look at the comment. Very informative. And he did say something about quality issues at some stage. Now I can honestly say that those that I reviewed yesterday didn't have any, which is great, because hopefully they've resolved it. I mean, Mini GT had their issues, didn't they? And, you know, I have had my issues with these Kaidos, but very, very few and far between with these Kaidos. So, yeah, it's a very nice model. So I am looking, scouring for any difference. Can't see it. Can't see any whatsoever. Lovely. I mean, they are nice. I do like the livery on them. Yeah, I'm still scouting. Can't see anything. There's going to be something blaringly obvious. I mean, look at the detail of that. Lovely chrome around the window. You know, stainless chrome. Nice little door handle. Little reflectors on the side where your canards would go. It's a nice model. Okay, let's swap her back there because we are showcasing this one. So you've had your day, mate. Do you know, I'm stuffed. What happened this morning? I've had a bit of bellyache the last few days, and anybody who's of a certain age like me, sometimes you take that many tablets, you get bunged up, if you get me drift. So you will be familiar with Lactoloose. And it's exactly what it says on the tin. It makes you loose. So this morning, a little bit too much information here, but I'm not going to get too bad. I took a little bit, but anyway, 5 minutes later, so there's no way it had a chance to work. I went naturally, and I've had nothing but bellyache since. I take cocodamol for my pain. I have a lot of pain with my joints, blah blah blah, and so now I've bunged myself up again with some tuna pasta, onion mayonnaise, and a boiled egg. So my belly's popping now because it's full of pasta and egg. Anyway, look at that. Nice shot there. Possibly take my thumbnail. Quite nice, isn't it? You'll notice in the background we have the Ayrton Senna, which I possibly might do in the next video. I did notice that anyone who does videos, you watch a guy called Virtual Toys MJ, and I just watched his release yesterday. They tend to have the exact same releases that we get here. I'm not sure if I think is he in Hong Kong? I know he's in Asia. VER Toys, Virtual Toys or something. But he seems to get the exact same releases. So I watched his videos on these. So I might just do the Tolman Monaco Grand Prix Ayrton Senna. Yeah. Don't watch it because he told a story that I'm going to tell. All right. Thanks for watching. Any of your model needs, modelstore.co.uk, and do all your pre-orders, Kaidos, mini GTs, you name it. They've got most of the stuff that comes out in England anyway. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And tomorrow we're in the 1st of June. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.